What's up guys, Trev here, and today I am taking a look at the latest Hot Wheels and Museum of Modern Art, or MoMA, collaboration. It is the Hot Wheels Volkswagen Type 1 sedan, specifically the 1959 model year. Some information about the car. Of course, the Volkswagen Beetle is one of the most iconic cars ever produced. And Hot Wheels and the Museum of Modern Art have teamed up to replicate a very stock one. Hot Wheels has done a lot of Beetles over the years in various degrees of stockness. Most of them modified because it's Hot Wheels. But this one is modeled after the one in the Museum of Modern Art's collection. Now, this is the third installment of Museum of Modern Art releases. The first ones, well, they actually dropped at the same time. I'm trying to get them off the acrylic bases. I forget how you do it. Oh, should I even bother? I'm not even gonna bother. The first one was the Citroen DS 23. Very interesting car with interesting styling. Packaging is meant to kind of resemble a museum showroom or museum display, which is really cool. And then they had the Jaguar E-Type, which I really like this one. I did videos on these back in the fall when they first dropped. And now we have the third release. All right. First things first. Kind of the bottom there. These are made in China because they are they're interesting because they're more like an Elite 6.4 quality than like a Hot Wheels Premium. Also, check this out. Little ribs on the bottom. So you can stack them. The older ones also had the ribs on the base. I talked about this in the Porsche Targa video I did and okay, you can't even see the stack. Look at that. Stacks very nicely. But in the Porsche Targa RLC release, they retooled the base of Hot Wheels RLC acrylic cases to have notches so they can stack better, because originally they didn't really stack nicely. These, all of them have the ribs on the bottom, so you can stack them if you really want to make a giant tower of Museum of Modern Art releases. Now, the cool thing about the packaging is this comes out to reveal a little booklet. Let me try and get the booklet out. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, let's read. The first page is always the Museum of Modern Art introduction. The last page is always a Hot Wheels introduction. There's a factory there. A Volkswagen factory. You have a schematic of the bug. You have the front emblem, the hood, more literature, and that's the last page. Okay, so there you go. It's actually pretty cool. It gives you some information on the car and all that. It's pretty neat. Now it will go back in its little hole with all the other ones. Let's see if I can get the Citroen drawer to open. There you go. You don't even think you saw the Jaguar drawer. I am very tired. I'm still waking up. It's like 10 in the morning. But I'm going to take this off the... Ugh. There we go. These acrylic cases are very large. I actually do like them, though. This is the one time where, like, I want to display big and bulky acrylic cases because they are just so cool. I don't know if I showed the back. There's the back. And it's printed on like the back here is printed on like a museum gallery, and I think that's cool. And the base is the same thing with this kind of the wood flooring, the do not touch there on the bottom. It's very awesome. And of course, I'm going to unscrew this I actually have to slide this out to get it unscrewed, but I will unscrew it and take a closer look at it on camera. This is what you're all excited for. It's the car itself. So it does have a metal chassis made in China. Copyright date 2025, 1959 Volkswagen Type 1. Chassis is metal. Good. The Citroen had a plastic base. I was disappointed. This guy has a metal base. The wheels are uniquely tooled for this release. Actually, are they the same as the Citroen? No, I don't think they are, because I think the hubcaps are more defined. Look at that. You have the kind of a steely wheel, or a disc with the Volkswagen logo printed there, the silver, the white wall tires. All the detail, you have the line going down the side there with the door handle printed on. Here's the back. Taillights are tampos. There's the rear bumper, which the bumper is a separate piece in silver. The base is bare metal too. The front bumper is a separate piece, and you also have inserted details for the headlights, which is cool. Volkswagen emblem there. In this kind of, it's like a mint green, almost. There's the interior. It is a white interior with, I think the dashboard there's actually green. Yeah, the dashboard is painted there green, or it might just be a green piece. And then it has a side mirror here, which is a separate piece. So I say these are more like Elite 6.4 quality builds because they have uniquely tooled wheels. They have a lot of unique and separate parts and all that fun stuff. And this does have a moving part. The other ones had moving parts. Reaching for this tool so I don't pry at it with my fingers. This one has an opening trunk to reveal the engine bay. A little bit of detail in there. Looks pretty good. You got the engine. This shuts pretty nicely. That's the Bug. I mean, there's not a lot to say. It's a really nice... I mean, the Beetle is such an iconic model and an iconic car. Hot Wheels has done numerous Beetles, but this is probably one of the first, like, pure stock factory ones they've done. And it looks very nice. I do like it. These Museum of Modern Art drops, I think, are very interesting, and I hope we get more because I like the packaging, I like the presentation, and I like that these are new castings with a bunch of details, separate parts, almost like an Elite 6.4. And although the price is a bit on the higher side, I still like these enough to where I will actually purchase them. They're really cool. They're actually really cool. And I'm glad this Beetle joins the other two. So what do you guys think? I actually opened it on Friday night. I got this Friday, but in the evening it was too late to do a video. The sun was already going down. Yesterday was Saturday. I was completely busy all day, and today's Sunday, and I'm actually recording this. I really like it. I actually do. This is a really cool model, and yeah. I really like this Beetle. Oh, also, it of course rolls, being a Hot Wheel. Yay.